Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2017 Camry Hybrid SE to show you. So if you're looking for a commuter car that's just super comfortable to drive, this is it. This is a one-owner, clean car proof, Toyota certified used vehicle. This thing is in amazing shape. We got a brand new set of tires on here for you, so you don't need to worry about replacing those. You've got the hybrid synergy technology in this thing that's going to get you incredible fuel economy. This car is going to get you close to that 1,000, and depending on how you drive, maybe even over 1,000 kilometers per tank. Great commuter, black in color. Again, nice alloys. This is the SE, so it's got the upgraded stuff in it. I'll run through some of the options. I've noticed a couple of little things in the front. You got a little bit of gravel rash up front, but not too bad. You can kind of see it right there. Other than that, there's no real dings, scratches, or anything on this. Well maintained. When we get the inside, you'll take a peek at how well this thing has been cared for. Smart key technology. I do have, let me stop and get that in focus, right there. I do have the trunk opener, so I can open this guy up. In the back, you do have a bed mat back here, so you've got a spot to hold that. Easily 2-3 golf clubs in there, maybe 2 hockey bags, lots of space, and you do have a thoroughfare in there if you want to throw skis and stuff like that. Nice option. Jump into the back seat of this guy, and this one's got the leather and suede mix. So this is a suede material and then leather with that red stitching, and this has got husky liners in it, so upgraded floor mats from factory. And I don't know if you noticed that in the back there, you have the summer mats as well. In the back, you do have 3 child seat anchors, so you have 2 triple harnesses and 1 of the seat belt harness as well. With the smart key technology, I just use this sensor, and I can lock the door. Wait for a second, I can unlock it from there. With the key, if I'd like, I can actually adjust by holding these 2 buttons right here, those 2 buttons down. I can hold it, see that little blinking, wait for the car to beep. The car beeps, and now I can set if I want just this door to open up with that sensor, or if I want all 4 of them to open up. So if you've got passengers and stuff in the car, nice option. So in this car, you're going to notice the suede liner all the way through, stitching, so a really nice interior in this guy. This SE has that sport interior, just a good looking little car. Again, very good shape. So you're going to have your automatic windows, your lockout piece for the back windows there for you, doors, mirrors, power, everything. And then on the seats, you're going to have your bottom, your back, and your lumbar support there as well. And again, if you take a peek at this thing, it's just super clean. There's not a single scratch on the inside. Everything is exactly the way it should be. Awesome vehicle. We'll jump inside and show you a couple more of the options. So I'll get into this guy. One of the nice things about a Camry is it's a little bigger than a compact. It's a mid-size sedan. So you're gonna get lots of space in this guy, and then lots of visibility throughout. Camrys are just an amazing car all around. One of the top selling cars in North America, and just runs forever. So if you're looking for a car that will last you a long time, or just one that's gonna be super cheap on fuel, you've got that kind of vehicle. Down there you do have your 12 volt, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, 12 volt charger as well. On here, you got power seats on each side. EV mode is essentially telling the computer system in the car that you'd like to be in EV as much as possible. It's not going to be direct electric mode, but what that does for you is if you're in town and those kinds of things, it's going to use electric mode more than not. Eco mode is essentially setting up your electronic throttle to be a little bit more responsive or a little bit less responsive. So again, the eco mode is going to give you better fuel economy, so it sponges up your gas pedal a little bit, so you're not going to get that full gas pedal press right from the get-go. Heated seats again. Inside here, you're going to have your cup holders. These ones, I would say, could fit an Algene. And the other nice thing is you've got that piece, and if you look in there, there's no holes, cracks, or anything like that for dirt to get into. Really easy to clean out there as well. This guy does have the downshift, so the B is like braking down hills, going stuff like that. So again, nice option there for you. And then we'll get into the steering wheel. Again, a nice leather wrap steering wheel with that red stitch throughout. So they've continued that all the way there. And then again, that molded piece, so you can really hold on. It's one of the things I like about steering wheels is that there's lots of spots for you to actually hold comfortably. This one with that cutout right there is the same on the back side here. You can really hold on to this guy. On this side, you're going to have your Bluetooth settings and your center console information right there. And then, of course, your voice command, so I can command phones, those kinds of details all the way through. So this is going to give me my control of my stereo, so I can adjust music stations and those kinds of details. Cruise control underneath there for you. Again, with that push button start, that smart key technology, you have that right there. We'll jump in and take a peek at this guy right here. If you notice on the left, this little piece right here is going to give you a little different than a standard tachometer. You're going to have charging. So if you're going downhill, you'll see it drop down to the charging mode. And then eco mode is, again, that green telling you that you're driving well. And then the power mode is if you really need to jump in and get on the gas. One of the nice things about this 4-cylinder is you have the additional electric batteries inside, so you're going to get a little more power than you normally would. This is very comparable to the V6, but again, quite a bit more fuel economy. So we'll jump into the center dash there, and you're going to see a couple different options. So you've got fuel economy right there, average fuel economy, trip information. This is a neat one where it tells you where all the energy is coming from, whether it's a gasoline engine or the battery. And then we go back to the main screen. So I scroll over, any messages the car is going to try and tell you are right there. The settings, I can actually go into this guy and adjust a bunch of things. So units, miles per hour, those kinds of details. Save all the settings to the vehicle. Indicator for your electric mode, pop up there. And then I can even change the color of what I'd like this screen to look like, which is a nice option. I go back, back one more, and start going through this again. The digital speedometer is, I think, where most people are going to stay. In there, you're going to see your outside temperature gauge, whether you're in eco mode or not. I can pop that off right there. That gives you all that information right in the main screen. If I jump in this guy, you're going to have your stereo. Underneath here, you've got a USB hard port plug-in plus your 12 volt, and then a nice hard rubber spot to stick your cell phone in there if you need to. So the USB, and you'll see there's a little cubby to pull the cord out if you want to have your phone out here. But again, it does fit the big ones inside there. Dual climate control in this guy. You can see sync is on right now. If I turn the sync off, I can turn separately. And if I hit sync, it's going to run off the main one here for you. In the car, I've got a touchscreen ability here. I can adjust my source, Bluetooth, satellite, the whole entire works right there for you. I can go in the car setup and really adjust this whole thing. So I can go in there and really set up, again, change that color of how I'd like this to look. So if I want to go blue, right now we got the beeps turned off, which is the way I like it. And again, I can really go in and adjust how I want this car to work for me. And if I go back to audio, a nice easy setup there that I can control from the steering wheel as well. And then this guy does have a backup camera. If you take a peek, it is a pretty wide angle one. I can almost see bumper tip to bumper tip, but a really nice option right there for you. In this car, along with that standard stitching throughout, you've got a lockable storage space right here for you, a lockable glove box. The orange bag has our locking wheel nut key. So again, we do have locking wheel nuts in this guy, and that's your key for it in that little orange bag there for our owner's manuals, the whole works. But other than that, super clean car. Again, that upgraded interior, that suede with the leather, makes it really comfortable sitting here. And the nice thing about the Camrys is they are super quiet to drive. If you're doing a lot of commuting, this is an amazing car because you get great fuel economy, great power, and then a nice sized vehicle to be driving around in. Anyways, come on down, take a peek out at Cochrane Toyota.